Hi and welcome guys, my name is Martyna and this is a 30-minute yoga sequence which is especially designed to stretch and strengthen your legs. So if you've got something like a yoga block, you might want to pause the video, go and grab it now. If you don't have the block, that's absolutely fine. You can use a book or a box, anything that will make you feel more or less stable. And make sure you've got enough room and that you've got something to drink, and come to the top of the mat whenever you're ready. So put the block to one side and just look at your feet to begin with. Your feet are about hip width apart. Spread your toes and ground all 10 toes into your yoga mat. And now stand tall so that your ears are in line with the shoulders, and roll your shoulders open. And now as you're standing tall on your yoga mat, can you find that sense of extension through the spine? So as if we were to draw the line from the head all the way down to your feet, it would be a straight line. And now next time you inhale, lift both arms up to the sky. As you exhale, bend your knees and fold all the way down to the ground. Bring your hands onto the shins and lift halfway up. And bend your knees and refold. Reach up all the way, lift your ribs, and exhale, bend your knees and refold. So moving in the same pattern a few times. Lift halfway up, pull your chest forward, and exhale, bend your knees, refold. Reach up, look up all the way, and exhale, bend your knees, fold forward. Lift halfway up, hands on the shins, spine is long. And exhale, refold. Reach up all the way. And exhale, bend your knees and fold. We're adding on. Lift halfway up, long spine. And this time, place your hands down, step your right leg back, and bring your right knee to the ground. Sweep your arms up. We're here for 1. We're here for 2. And exhale, bring your hands down. Step your left leg back into downward facing dog. So take your time to make your way there. Lift your hips up, and if your hamstrings are feeling tight, feel free to walk the legs, bend one leg, straighten the other. And start to get a sense of the length of your spine. So it's all about creating more length and space as we move through the practice. Bring your legs into standstill. And on your next breath in, reach your right leg up and back behind you. And now as you exhale, step that foot forward. Lower your left knee to the ground and reach your arms up. Inhale for 1. Exhale for 1. Inhale for 2. And exhale, bring your hands down. Step to the top of the mat and fold forward. Lift halfway up, long spine. And exhale, bend your knees, refold. Reach your arms all the way. And exhale, bend your knees, fold all the way down. So keep going on the second side. Lift halfway up, long spine. Bring your hands onto the mat, and this time step your left leg back. Bring the left knee to the ground, reach your arms up. Find your breath in. Find your breath out. One more breath in. And exhale, bring your hands down. Step your right foot back into downward facing dog. So feel free to walk the legs here or keep them still. You're welcome to close your eyes or just keep a soft gaze. Allow your eyes to relax, especially if you've been working for the whole day or if you're just about to start your work. Just give your eyes a little bit of break here. And now both legs into standstill. Next time you take your in-breath, lift your left leg up and back behind you. And as you exhale, step the foot in between your hands, lower your right knee to the ground, and sweep your arms up. We're here for 1. We're here for 2. And exhale, bring your hands down, step to the top of the mat and fold. Lift halfway up. And exhale, refold. Reach up all the way, look up. And exhale, bring your hands in front of the chest. Close your eyes and roll your shoulders open. We're standing tall. Your ears are just in line with the shoulders. The back of the neck is long. And find a sense of grounding through your feet so you can really connect with your yoga mat. And at the same time, find that sense of lifting up through the crown of the head. Take another quiet breath in. Open your eyes and sweep your arms all the way up. Inhale. Bend your knees, fold all the way down. Halfway up, pull your chest forward, but keep looking down. And exhale, hands down. Now step your right leg back, stay high on the right knee, scissor the legs together and rise up into your high lunge. So if balance is tricky, feel free to lower your right knee down to the ground. Otherwise, we're here for 1 more breath. Exhale, bring your hands down. And in one movement, step your left leg up and back into one-legged downward facing dog. So sweep your left leg up and back behind you. 1 more breath in. And exhale, release the foot down. Repeat on the other side. So sweep your right leg up and back. Notice if there's any difference. And now bend your right leg. Turn your right hip open. Press through both arms evenly. 1 more breath in. And exhale, hug the knee towards your nose. Squeeze it here. And very lightly step your right heel first in between your hands. And then the rest of the foot. Scissor the legs together and find your high lunge. So instead of sinking down, we're lifting up. Legs are strong. Arms up. Inhale for 1. Exhale for 1. Inhale for 2. Exhale, hands down to the top of the mat. In one movement, step to the top and fold. Lift halfway up. Nice long spine. Exhale, bend your knees, refold. Reach up as you inhale, firm the buttock right at the top of the pose. And exhale, bend your knees, fold all the way down. Halfway lift, press your feet strongly into your yoga mat so you start to feel the connection with the mat through your feet. And exhale, bring your hands down. Left leg back this time. Stay high on the back knee and reach your arms up. So really make sure you're not sinking down here. We're lifting up, strong legs. Another breath in. Exhale, hands down. And in one movement, sweep your right leg up and back into one-legged downward facing dog. We're here for 1. We're here for 2. And now release the leg down, bring the foot down onto the mat. Same on the left side. Sweep your left leg up and back behind you. And you can stay as it is or bend that left leg and turn the hip open. Spread your fingers and really ground all 10 fingers into your yoga mat. One more breath in. And exhale, knee to nose. Round through the upper back. Lightly step the heel first, then the rest of the foot. And scissor the legs together. Find your high lunge. Reach up. Inhale for 1. And exhale for 1. Inhale for 2. And exhale, bring your hands down. Step to the top of the mat in one movement and fold forward. Lift halfway up, hands on the shins. And exhale, bend your knees, refold. Lift up all the way, look up. And exhale, bring the hands in front of the chest. Close your eyes, roll your shoulders open. And press your feet strongly into your yoga mat. Engage your thighs, engage your core. And we're here for 1 more breath. And exhale, open your eyes, step your right leg back. So we're coming into warrior 2 position. So your heels are more or less in one line. Your back foot is parallel with the short edge of the mat. Your left foot is facing forward. Reach your arms to the side. And now look at your left fingertips. Keep that focus there. And now synchronize it with the breath. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, rebend. 1 more inhale. And exhale, rebend, stay here. 1 more breath. And now exhale, release your arms. If you've got a block or a book or anything that will help you balance, you can grab it now. And we're going to place that block at the top of your yoga mat to the left side. So you can experiment with the height. If you've got something higher, you can try on the higher setting first. You can even move your block further to move outside of your yoga mat. So just notice the difference it makes in the quality of the pose as we try to come up. So bring your hands onto the block, right hand on the hip, and step your right foot closer in towards your left foot. Now with your left hand, lean forward and put the weight of your body onto the block and start to lift your right leg up. But keep looking down, so trust the video here. We're lifting right leg up. If you're feeling super stable, begin to turn your chest up and open. And maybe you reach your right arm up. And maybe you even move your gaze up. But the gaze moves less, so careful here. It's easy to lose the balance if we move too quickly with the gaze. 1 more breath in. Now exhale, bend your left knee, and how slow you can transition back into warrior 2. So take it very slowly, transition back, land softly. And now exhale, straighten the left leg, hands onto the hips. Well done. So your feet are now parallel, and we take quite a long stance on the mat. With your hands on the hips, take a deep breath in and lengthen through your spine, look up. And now as you exhale, fold halfway, so only halfway here. Nice, and as you're here, just notice that inside of the legs begin to work and stretch. And moving with the breath. Inhale, lift all the way up, roll your shoulders up and down. And exhale, fold halfway. 2 more. Inhale all the way up, look up. Exhale halfway, long spine. Last one, lift all the way up. And now this time you exhale, bring your hands towards the mat. Now really doesn't matter if they can go on the mat or not. If you had that block or a book, you can always use it here to bring your hands down if your hands are not coming down onto the mat. And use your breath here to help you go a little bit deeper into the pose. So instead of rounding through the head and trying to come as low as possible, can you work with the breath so that each time you inhale, you lift and lengthen through your spine, find the extension, and then each time you exhale, maybe you can fold a tiny bit more if there is more space. Take 2 more rounds like this. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, refold. Last one in. And exhale out. Now keep your right hand on the floor, on the mat, or on your block. But lift your left arm all the way up towards the sky. Look up. 1 more breath in. And exhale, swap sides. Open your right arm all the way up, look up. Exhale, release. 1 more round. Reach your arm all the way up, look up. Exhale, swap sides. Last one, inhale. And exhale, release. Round through your spine. And take another breath in here. Now bring your hands onto the hips and lift halfway up with the next in-breath. Exhale, refold. Next time you inhale, lift yourself all the way up. Roll your shoulders open. And step your feet closer in. Well done. So you're going to turn your right foot so that it's now facing towards the back of your mat. And your left foot is parallel with the shoulder of the mat. Bend your right knee and take your arms to the side. So we're coming into Warrior Two on the second side. So really make sure you can see me. And your right knee is forward, left knee is back. And from here, look towards your right hand. And moving with the breath. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, rebend. Keep looking forward. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Stay here. 1 more breath in. And exhale, relax your arms. Get hold of your prop, a book or a block. Place it forward. So forward of your right foot, either on the higher or lower setting. And bring your hand onto the block. Walk your left foot closer in. And keep looking down. And if you're feeling stable, begin to lift your left leg off the ground, maybe just a couple of inches. That's fine. Or maybe you can move the leg a little bit higher. So you can experiment here with the position of the prop, whether you're placing it on the higher or lower setting. Or maybe you're moving it closer or further away from your front foot. And maybe you reach your left arm all the way up. Turn the chest, turn the torso, and begin to look up if you're feeling stable. Don't worry if you fall. Keep breathing. 1 more breath. And now exhale. Bend your right knee. And how slowly can you transition back into Warrior Two? So softly land that left foot back. Find your Warrior Two. Well done. Frame the front foot with your hands. Step your right foot back and find your downward facing dog. So we're going to take 5 breaths here. Inhale for 1. Exhale for 1. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Last inhale here. And last exhale. Bend your knees, bring your knees back to the ground. And find your child's pose, so you can take your knees wide as the mat. Big toes together. And start to walk your hands forward. Bring your forehead to the ground. Close your eyes. And I'm keeping my armpits and elbows off the ground in this position, so the pose is active. And if you want a slightly deeper stretch, go ahead and walk your hands even further forward. And maybe as you're doing it, there is a little bit more space for the chest and belly to fall towards the mat. Take another breath in here. And now, as you exhale, walk your hands up towards your legs. Bring your legs together and sit on your heels. So bring your hands onto your thighs. And we're going to move through cat-cow stretches, but just sitting down. So with the hands on your thighs, as you inhale, lift your chest up, look up. And now as you exhale, round through the spine, tuck the chin to chest, pull the belly in. So moving in your own pace, your own breathing rhythm. Inhale, lift the chest up, look up. Exhale, round through the spine, tuck the chin to chest. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round. Feel free to exaggerate the movement and do anything that feels good for your spine. One more round. And find your neutral spine, sit tall, roll your shoulders open, eyes are closed. And take 2 more breaths in here. Open up your eyes, and we're going to come to lying down on the back. So knees are bent. Lie down on your back, hug the knees in towards the chest. And with your breath, inhale, move the knees to the right, head to the left. Exhale, back to center. Move your knees to the left, head to the right. With the breath, come back to center. Knees to the right, head to the left. Move back up, knees to the left, head to the right. So 2 more rounds here. The last one. Now bring your legs back to center, hands on the shins. And you can stay exactly where you are, or maybe just for one breath, lift your chest and bring the nose in towards the knees. And exhale, release. And let's move into Shavasana. So you're welcome to Bend your knees if you've got any tensions in the lower back, or otherwise keep your legs extended. Your arms are by your sides and your palms are facing up towards the sky. Close your eyes and give yourself permission to completely surrender and to completely let go of the physical practice. Take 3 more deep breaths here. And if you've got more time, you're welcome to stay in your Shavasana for a few more minutes. But if you've got exactly half an hour to practice today, we're coming to an end. So you can begin to move your body, move your hands, move your feet, and find whichever stretch feels good. Bend your knees, hug them in. And roll to one side. Close your eyes. And now make your way up into seated position, but take your time here. There is no rush. And sit however you want to sit, but try to make sure that the spine is long, so your head is over your heart is over your pelvis. And close your eyes. Notice how you're feeling. And we're going to finish off with one deep breath. So whenever you're ready, take a deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and let it go. If you'd like, join me in bringing the hands together in front of the heart. And bow your head forward. Namaste. Thank you very much for watching and for practicing with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you give us a thumb up and that you subscribe to this channel to receive more free yoga content. I hope to see you again.